Yeah, one thing that happened to me, I'm trying to think, 2006, we had been on a trip and I came home on a Friday. It had been a trip to Europe, and the next day was the downtown Orlando triathlon. And my wife Sandy was saying, "Well, you sure you want to do this after just coming back?" So yeah, I mean, yeah, I haven't been training much for over a week and whatever, but it'll be fun to go back and do it. And I've done every downtown Orlando triathlon there was, so it was good to go back there and do it again. And I was kind of doing it for fun. And I went through the swim part and the bike part, had a good time. Again, because the people get spread out, you see people ahead of you and behind you, but they're probably not going to be in your age group, so you're not really concerned about racing them. And on the run, which was a run into downtown Orlando, the finish was on Wall Street, right downtown on Orange Avenue. And running along, I could hear a guy coming up behind me. And just a little after the first mile, he caught me. And so we talked for a bit and everything. And he said, "Do you know where we are?" We figured out we're both in the same age group. And I said, "I think we're fourth or fifth right now." So we ran along together for about a mile. And I was feeling good, but I didn't really feel like I could really push it. And he said, "I'm going to pick up my pace now. This is just a touch slow for me, so I'm going to run a little bit faster." So I was like, "Oh yeah, go ahead." And little I know that I was in the lead when he caught me, of my age group, and I just let him go, and consequently he finished 20 seconds ahead of me. And I was like, never do that again, never give up. And there's another reason too, because there are some rules in triathlon that will give you a 2-minute penalty if you violate them. Consequently, it's like, just push yourself as hard as you can all the way to the finish, because you may get there and discover, oh yeah, so-and-so who I know is faster than I am, he finished a minute 30 ahead of me. But then when they post the results, he had a 2-minute penalty, which means he's now 30 seconds behind me. So you never want to give up or quit at all. And I had the last race of the year, this year, I actually had a guy catch me about 100 yards from the finish line. And I knew the guy, and it's like, I'm not going to let him catch me. And so we both poured it on running into the finish after the swim and the bike. And they have a pad down on the ground at the entry to the finish chute. And because you're wearing a microchip, when you run over the pad, there's a laptop computer at the finish line that the timing and scoring people can see saying who you are. And then the announcer's standing there and he'll call out your name as you're coming into the finish line. And he beat me over that first pad. And then I hammered as hard as I could, and I beat him by 1 second to the finish line. And then there's the pad is there, which is the finish time. So, and I said good race to him, and he just walked off real quick. So he wasn't too happy that I beat him all the way to the end there. But it's just something I learned that day way back in 2006 to never give up, and that's pretty much been my mantra all the way through now, is just you don't quit at all.